This year we have a little movie that we worked on called Sinners.
All right, so we've done this before, but what is your name and what do you do?
Okay, my name is Kenny Gravillis and I run a creative agency in Los Angeles. And basically what we do is we come up with cool art for film and TV shows.
And you come, and sorry, say the name of your, the name?
It's called Gravillis.
Gravillis. And you come up with cool art and stuff? Yep. How does that work?
Okay, so how it works basically is studio, whether it be Fox or HBO or Universal, they come to us and they say, we have this project and we need art for it to market this film. So everything that you see when you're driving around, you see outdoor, you go to the movie theater, you see a poster, we are actually coming up with ideas for that. And it isn't just us, it's a very super competitive business. There's like at least 3 or 4 agencies, depending on how big the film is, 3 or 4 agencies working on one project.
Sure. And then, so how do these agencies contact you?
Okay, so literally we'll get a call or email from Sony, Fox, or Warner Brothers, and they'll literally say, hey, can we get on a call? So we get a Zoom going, and basically it'll be the marketing person at the studio, whether it's Apple, Netflix, Amazon, and they'll come to us, and usually there's a brief, and there's like, they go over strategy. So they'll say like, hey, this is the film, this is the movie, these are the films that we're trying to, these are the comps, like films that are like it. You know, and a lot of time everyone wants to be different, of course. You know, everyone wants to, we want to, like the favorite thing you'll hear, we really want to do something that people have never seen. We all know that's not possible. It's the first thing.
But that's the idea. That's the idea behind it.
That's what we always want to do.
That's a great idea. And then, so what have you done? I've seen you last year talk about challenges.
Okay.
What's this year's movie?
So last year we talked about challenges. This year we have a little movie that we worked on called Sinners.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it twice. So
we worked on Sinners. We've been working on Sinners for like the last 9 months. We have a really good relationship with the filmmaker. So we've been doing Ryan Coogler's film since Fruitvale. So we worked on his very first film. And so it was really interesting. Back then, he was 26. And I'll never forget this actually. We got notes from him as a 26-year-old about so basically the company we worked with at the time was Weinstein Company. They sent him a bunch of posters. He actually sent back notes. And this doesn't happen often. But he sent back notes for every poster.
To really perfect his craft?
And what was amazing, like you could tell just by the notes that this guy was like on another level.
You could tell that he had that creative energy through the notes?
Brain, because he's a filmmaker. So what does he know about movie posters? You know, but he had such like nuance in like why something wasn't working, so marketing wise, he already had like, even at 26, he already had a huge sense of like where he was going.
When you're making the poster for Sinners, did you work together with him like closely?
So really, it was mostly we worked with Warner Brothers, but a lot of times, kind of like we did back then, we would get information from Warner Brothers through Ryan. Exactly. And even to the point of one of our favorite pieces was we did a homage to this Ernie Barnes illustration. This Ernie Barnes illustration was from Good Times, which is an old show back in the 70s, and also from a Marvin Gaye track. So we did, specifically from Ryan requested, we did a homage to that art. And it was like the last thing we did. And it was only supposed to go social. And then once everyone saw it, like everyone wanted to print it. And next thing you know, Warner Brothers called us back. It was like, we want you to actually remake this huge so we can actually post it everywhere. So one of the things I actually want to talk about while I'm here, just because this is, explaining to teenagers, is that we recently started a program. So one of the things, here's some like buzzwords. So for a poster, like the industry calls it key art, right? So that's what the industry calls it. So if you go and you speak to some marketing person at a studio, and you're like, well, what's the, how is the key art? They're going to be like, whoa, like you guys know, they're going to
know your stuff,
They know your stuff. So the reality is though, a lot of especially teenagers don't know that this industry really exists. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they don't know that, like even like out of art school, this isn't even something that people know that, wait, there's jobs where you're making movie posters, you're editing trailers, you're making social graphics for, like they don't really know it exists. So we actually came up with this program, specifically for underrepresented kids that actually goes. Oh, it's a 14-month program that it's called Access. It's called Access because that's what we're doing, is giving access to industry that people don't know about.
Oh, interesting.
So
how many months you said?
It's 14 months. Mm-hmm. Basically what it teaches is everything from key art, poster design to trailer editing, but also sketch work. It's being basically executed out at Otis Art School, which is a school.
Oh yeah, it's
Los Angeles.
It's Los Angeles. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So we came up with that, and we just needed someone to fund it, and Netflix actually funded
really
it.
Huh.
Yeah. So the first year just graduated, and basically after the 14 months, we take the students, we put them actually in apprenticeships in agencies,
internships and stuff. Yeah.
So it's a 6-month paid thing. And the goal is that, of course, at the end, hopefully they get a job.
Yeah.
So we just did our first year, so we're really proud of it.
Yep.
Netflix already signed on for year 2.
That's amazing.
I'm super excited about that. So I just wanted to
And on that note, what's your advice to teenagers who want to join this industry or would like to, do what you do?
There's a few things I would look up. There's a website called impawards.com. impawards.com. If you look that up, it literally has every single poster that's on there, and more importantly, it has who designed it. So this way you can start familiarizing yourself with the agencies and who's doing what, and then you'll be able to just start reaching out. And one of the things that I've always thought, make work that you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're going to go to these companies at some point, come up with stuff. Show them
go to your interests.
Yeah, this would be my version of this poster, or this would be my version of that poster, because now you have all the access. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Kenny.
You're
Thanks for seeing me again.
All right, good to see you again, man.